A deadline after months of deadlock. Iraqi politicians will now have to choose a new president. Politics in Iraq has been stalled for months by negotiations over who will fill the top jobs.
Politicians have divided Iraq into three parts: Shia, Sunnis and Kurds, but each one is looking out for themselves. No matter what they say or do, they lie to us because they are self-serving.
For politicians, it's a done deal. They make a show of democracy for the people, but the will of Iraqis was taken from us years ago. The formation of the parliament is a big lie.
For the last 15 years, there's been an unofficial agreement that the presidential candidate comes from the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan Party, or PUK. But there's now a rift between the PUK and the Kurdish KDP party. The KDP says the candidate should come from them, and that's meant more delay. After the fall of Saddam Hussein in 2003, Iraq adopted a British parliamentary style of government. The idea was to avoid having all the power in the country concentrated in the hands of one individual. But the parliament is made up of a wide variety of different political groups, and that makes it very difficult to get agreement on just about anything. As part of the unofficial power-sharing agreement, the Speaker of Parliament is a Sunni and the Prime Minister is a Shia. This time, there are calls for the PM's job to be filled by a technocrat with no political alliances. There are three main parliamentary blocs: the pro-Iran Shia coalition, headed by former Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki, and Hadi al-Amri, who's head of the Fatah bloc, the umbrella body for the Shia paramilitary group known as HISHAM, the pro-US bloc of Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi, and the Iraqi nationalist bloc led by the influential Shia cleric Muqtada al-Sadr, who won a majority in the May election, but the result was disputed by the rest of the parties. Parliament ground to a halt.
The Kurdish, Shia and Sunni divide is taking place at a critical time. It's leading to more splits in decision-making. If the deadlines set by the Constitution are missed, Iraq's politics will be in limbo.
Iraqis spent 4 years trying to rid their country of ISIL. Now they're demanding that Parliament should fight widespread corruption and restore basic services. But they say that politicians have seemed more interested in serving themselves than serving the voters. Rob Matheson, Al Jazeera, Baghdad.